The Senior is available in theaters nationwide next Friday, September 19th. Michael Chiklis is
It is so good to be here.
great to see you, man. Your smiling face. I saw you on Kimmel the other night. Excited to see you there. Excited to have you here.
Yeah, man.
And The Senior is available in theaters again nationwide next Friday, September 19th. You play a 59-year-old man coming back to settle some sort of old business and
Rich, I got to
rewrite
talk
a chapter.
about this movie. I'm so excited about this movie. Really, there's certain, if you're lucky, and I'm very lucky, over the course of a career, you have a number of different sort of flagpoles along the way that you can point to and go, that was a great one, that was a great one. This is one of those. But let me tell you something, man. I haven't played football. I haven't played tackle football in 40 years. And I put that uniform on, and I was out of my mind. I was psyched out of my mind. I was, man. Hey, listen, man. Since the last time I was here, I'll have you know I've lost a 9-year-old. I've lost so I worked my ass off, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
As you have. You look good.
Well, I mean, I didn't train for anything, but I've got Michael Chiklis here on the Rich Eisen Show, our radio audience on ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. Just returned. We just saw a clip of the movie that I'll give you the floor on again. The Senior, available in theaters nationwide next Friday, 1 week from today. You play a guy named Mike Flint, based on a true story.
It's a true story. No, you know what? I got to correct you, because most movies say based on a true story. Yeah. This one should say this is a true story.
Bingo.
Because Mike Flint was right there off camera the whole time.
On the set of this movie. On set.
And
Mike Flint is who? Explain to people.
Mike Flint is a guy from Texas who went to Odessa Permian. Is that how you pronounce
Permian,
it?
I think so.
Permian, sorry.
Right.
And
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights. He was the captain of that team, won that championship, went over to this big feeder of the Lobos, this team that he played for at Sol Ross State University. West Texas football is like a religion, right? So he went there, and he was the captain of the team in the first week of his senior year. They were supposed to go undefeated. And he saw a freshman outside of the dorm after curfew, told the kid to go in. The kid told him to F himself. He threw down with him, broke his nose. Next day, he not only gets thrown off the team, but thrown out of school. And he left with his tail between his legs. Like 35 years later, he receives a reunion invitation. He thought it was an error. His wife's like, no, I want you to go get this monkey off your back. You got to exorcise these demons.
Right.
And he went to do that, to apologize. And he gets there, and the boys, it's like no time passed. And they're like, hey, man, you look like you could, because he was a strength trainer, and he looked good. And they were like, hey, man, you look like you could still run with him. And joking, he was like, yeah, I probably could. And they were like, well, you're eligible. And he was like, I'm what? So he got it in his head. And right then they were doing trials for the new team. He calls his wife, and he's like, honey, I'm having a great time with the boys down here. I'm going to just stay for the weekend. And she didn't know. And he tried out for the team, and he made it. And he played, and she lost her mind. She was like, what are you doing?
Age 59.
59, you're gonna kill yourself. So they made a deal. She's like, if you're going to do this, then you're going to go back to school and get your degree. You're going to make good on it, And the thing is, look, it's like any great sports film, this is a redemption tale.
Sure.
Yeah, football is the backdrop for this movie, and it is a football movie. And so I got to tell you what, this looks like a $40 million movie. It doesn't look like the small independent that it is. It has scale, and we got it on the screen. And the great Mary Stuart Masterson plays my wife, and she's brilliant. But those boys, they're fantastic, and they all played football. So they knew what they were doing. I got to tell you, to play football and slam into these 20-something-year-olds again after all these years, I was just terrified something was going to break, that I was going to hear snap and that would be it. So the fact that the second to last shot of the movie, I was finishing, I was sprinting. Yeah. I pull up, and just as I'm pulling up, pow, my right calf pops.
No.
And I had one shot left. But fortunately, it was a close-up in here, and we were all panicking. I said, I know what to do. sit me on a dolly and push me fast, and I'm gonna make like I'm running. And that's how we got that last shot at 4:30 in the morning, just before the sun rose.
With your calf just throbbing,
just ripped, just like.
Did you say to any of these kids, "I'm Vic Mackey, man. You got to be kidding me. I got this. Come on,
that's
man."
why I was so psyched about that scene, the Rubber Band Man scene, because when they first met me, they were all afraid of me. The boys, they were like, "Oh, yes, Mr. Chiklis, yes," and I'm like, "Relax, you know." So it was a great scene where they got to mock me, and I sort of tossed myself up for it. I was like, "Go ahead, mock," you know. And then that was it. We were a team at that point. We had a blast.
I love it, man. The senior is available in theaters nationwide next Friday. September 19th, right here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Hey, man, TB12 is TB12 Pug is fine. He's 11. He's
awesome.
He's like me. He's old, but he's a stud.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's like the
actual TV.
The actual TV. Like,
that guy.
Yeah, I mean, that guy, you know, was great deep into his dotage, football
By the way,
dotage too, man.
Speaking of deep into your age, just so you know, LeBron James wrote the foreword to the book of the same title, The Senior.
Okay.
Because he saw this story, you know, on ESPN in the early aughts, you know, when he did this. He did this in like 2002 or 2004.
Right.
When I met Mike, he was 74 years old. And I shook his hand and I went, "Oh, okay, you did this."
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
You could feel it.
I went, "Oh, man." You know, he had that deep strength, like guy that benches 370 at 70 years old.
He could give you 5 snaps right now in the game at age 74.
I wouldn't mess with him on a bet, Rich. I'm not kidding you. Not on a bet.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Great fun. And again, some of the best sports movies are exactly what you're talking about. Redemption, The Rookie, obviously, in baseball.
Mark Chiardi produced that movie. This guy who produced this movie, by the way, it took 18 years to make this movie.
No kidding.
And talk about, you know, you hear about independent movies, oh, it took 5 years to make, it took 7 years to make. This took him 18 years till now. And the guy was so emotional when it opened the other night, because that's an odyssey, man. And that's perseverance. And, you know, this guy, he did the Rookie, he did Secretariat, he did, how about Miracle?
Heard of it?
One of my favorite sports films. So he knew what he was doing. Yeah. And the great Rod Lurie, what a wonderful director. We had such an incredible rapport. I can't, you know, I'm sorry to go on and on about the movie.
You're proud of it, man.
I'm really proud of it. And it's one of these movies you want to see in the theater. The fact that we're opening in 2,000 theaters speaks volumes about the quality of the picture, because right now you don't get in 2,000 theaters countrywide unless you're a Marvel movie or a horror movie. Really, you just don't. But another mixed sports metaphor, it sticks the landing. The movie, it really gets you there emotionally, and it's fun and funny and emotional, and then you leave feeling like the world isn't ending, and we need that right now.
You're right, sir.
You know,
on that one, and I think that's what you're watching some NFL games as well right now. This weekend would do that sort of thing.
And you don't want to see a football game by yourself. You got to go to the theater and see this with a group of people, because you find yourself going like, "Go, man, go!" You know, it's really exciting.
You see the same way about Drake May? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you saw Bill Burr here the other day, right?
I did.
Do you want to chime in on Bill in North Carolina, or what do you want to talk about?
I don't. Bill.
No, but your Patriots right now, 0-1. Vrabel's back. You kind of feel like...
I love Vrabel. I do. When I first met him, they were backstage at the ESPYs. Here they come, right? And here's TB12. And he's the small guy. You know, TB, and he's with his lineman next to him. Yeah. And here comes Vrabel, looking like what Superman should look like, because he's in a tuxedo and his hair slicked back, black at that time, you know, and he looked like he could literally go like this and like fly away. I mean, so I chose him because I like to offer myself up for comedy, and I literally went to chest bump him, and I ended up sort of lower bumping him because I'm 5'9" on my birthday, and this guy's like 6'7",
He's
230
massive,
and
I know.
ripped.
Yeah.
And I go, "The harder you fall, mother," you know. and he cracks up laughing, and he pats me on the top of the head.
God.
Wait, I have a big head, and his thumb hit my ear, and his pinky hit my other ear. And I thought, he palmed my head like a basketball, and I thought, oh, he could crush my skull. I could be dead right now. And they laughed. It was great.
I saw him last. I saw him was at in Lake Tahoe at the American Century Championship, the celebrity golf tournament that I had.
I want to play that.
Oh, by the way, I could tell you all about it. It was one of the it is the greatest weekend. It's incredible.
Invite me.
Okay, very good.
Get those guys to invite me.
How's your golf game?
Pretty good now. I'm back. I left it for a long time, but I'm back.
Another guy's going to finish in front of me.
Let's go.
But the reason why I bring it up is Vrabel's there. I'm there, and I hadn't seen him yet. I'm sitting at one table. He's sitting at a table just right where Chris is, over there. And we look at each other. He's sitting and looking at me. I'm looking at him. And he's got a glass of red wine in his hand, and he just goes like this to me. He waved his pinky at me.
Which was just like waving my arm. I'm like, the guy's just such a beast.
I'm like, okay, we'll work up to the full hand next time.
He just did this.
He was palming the glass like your head, and he's just an interesting cat, but the fact that he's back there,
I believe in him. I do.
Exactly. Like you're like in Vrabel, we trust.
I do.
And
I
McDaniels is there to help.
Chris, you feel good?
I feel great.
Drake May.
I feel great. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more out of the offense last week, but let's just chalk it up to week one.
I
go down to
wasn't
Miami
panicked
and
by
get
that
it going.
game. I was like, all right, look, you guys get ahead of yourselves. It's game one. I mean, like it's a long season. There's some, I mean, you said earlier someone was the best team in football. I'm like, wait, how do you know that?
I said the Packers looked like the best team in football.
Oh, okay.
I just need to point that out because you're right. I mean, to come out and say 5 days in, this is the best team in football, and make such a declarative statement. You're running the opportunity of not aging well on that front, unlike you in your movie. So
health is everything too.
I do want to back off on. I'm not calling them that. I'm just saying they certainly look that way.
They look good,
and
they look good.
They could go if they go down to Miami.
And speaking of health is everything, Roman, you just broke my heart, man.
Yeah,
because you've been on a press tour.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I heard it was 10 days and he was back.
He's probably out for the season, barring a run to the ALCS.
And this is a tough run going in.
Yeah.
Got the Yankees Red Sox tonight.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It has not gone well for the Yankees this year.
It is not.
That's so great.
Have they won 2 games against the Red Sox this year? That's
is it 8-1 or something?
No, the Yankees won one the last time. They won 2, I believe.
No, they did not. They won 1.
That's it?
Just
only the one? That's it? They swept the Yankees every other time they've seen them this year?
I don't even know if they won one. I think that the last game they won.
They did.
8-2 this year.
8-2.
Oh, it's 8-2.
They've won it. Yeah, it's 8-2.
Maybe I'm just wishful.
Yeah. So that's a bit. This is maybe going to decide who plays where in the wild card.
But
Red Sox, Yankees in a 3-game,
I
think without a doubt. Yeah. I don't think either one of our teams are going to catch the Blue Jays. It's possible you can because you play them again, so you can catch up quickly by actually beating them head to head. The Yankees have lost the season series to them decisively, so there's
Can I ask about the Blue Jays?
Please.
What happened?
They're a good team. They
really are, but I mean they're really good.
They rake. They rake and they pitch well. They don't.
Yeah, they got a legit ace. Kevin Gausman, legit ace.
Their bullpen is susceptible, unlike yours. I don't. You want to walk? You want to ask like,
well,
where the hell did this come from?
October, you need pitching, right?
Where the hell did Aroldis Chapman come from? He finally got touched this week.
Hadn't given up a hit in 50 batters.
50 batters. While you were going on your entire press tour, 50. Like he threw a no-hitter for 50 batters.
I think some of these guys are, Giolito. People are stepping up in a way that I think is surprising, but they're deep, and and I love that kid's on the Red Sox because he went to school with my daughter.
Harvard Westlake. Yeah.
They got some guns over there, man.
Max Fried.
Yeah. It's great seeing these kids.
Yeah, I know, right?
And they're good kids. Now they're men.
Yes.
Just totally studs on the circuit.
I know.
It's great to see it.
It's good to see you here too, bud. So what do you get the most when people come up and see you?
That's what I love about my career. I get such a mixed bag.
I bet you do. But
deliberately, Vic Mackey a lot.
Still to this day.
Yeah.
I know. I just referenced it earlier in our conversation.
The Thing. It's clobbering time constantly.
Like people yell that out at you?
Yeah, but I love it when someone will go like, woo, 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 because I played Curly in the Three Stooges. And, true fans, people like reference things that aren't as well known. And, in the commish, people still come up to me. That's from the 90s, man. But you know what? What's kind of upsetting is when like a grown-ass 40-something-year-old, middle-aged man comes up to me with his children and goes, "Mr. Chiklis, I grew up watching you," and I'm like, "Thank you."
Oh, I know. I get that all the time with SportsCenter.
Yeah.
I get grown men and women with their children.
Yes.
Coming up and saying that
when I
Stuart
was a
Scott
kid-
and I either put them on a school bus to start the day, or kept them up at night when they were in college.
I used to sit with my parents on Saturday night, and I got to sit up late and watch you on the commission. I'm like, "How old are you?" Like, I'm 48. And I'm like, "Oh."
I remember. I always got a kick out of Keith Jackson during a college football game on ABC, reading what's coming up tonight. On an all-new commish.
Yeah.
he would always read,
fun.
in the same way that Pat Summerall would say, "Coming up later, 60 Minutes followed by murder," she wrote, because he would always pronounce the comma by pausing. And Keith Jackson would all go, "An all-new commish."
Oh, that's fantastic.
Tonight. And I would always...
That's fantastic.
I was getting a big
that's fantastic.
What's your favorite Vic Mackey scene? Like, which one are you most proud of?
That's like picking your children.
I know.
I mean,
I understand
honestly,
that, but
7 years, honestly, my two favorite episodes of The Shield, my three, are the first one and the last two.
Why is that?
Well, they're just, there's just things that happen in them that just don't happen in television. The last moment of the first episode of The Shield is not something that happens where your protagonist becomes a murderer, and you sort of go like, okay, where are we going? And that's another thing, in a silly world that we live in, where you have these action pictures where guys, kill 15 people in the first act, and it sort of trivializes it, and there's no weight to it. Mm-hmm. What I loved about what Sean Ryan did was that original sin from the first episode is the thing that goes to, like, I'll ask people, how many people do you suppose Vic Mackey killed in the course of the 7 years of the Shield? And they'll be like 50? 3. And because that original sin, when someone kills someone, it's a huge thing, and it shouldn't be trivialized like that. And we gave it the weight and import that it deserved. Sorry to get heavy. It's a morning show.
No, it's great. I asked you, and it's not real. Like you were doing a comedy.
Right.
So the last two episodes were...
Well, that's the confession scene. When he confesses all of his sins, but he has immunity. In the second to last episode, and then the last episode, family meeting.
You're like you're getting emotional just talking about it.
Well,
right now,
listen, that was a incredible odyssey in my life, and to see my friend Walton Goggins crushing it, killing it. I've been preaching his name for a million years, and finally to see him getting his due, it's like, hey, you feel, that's right. That's my boy, he's crushing it. Everybody's doing really well from that show. It's great to see. We're all flourishing, and you just want health, and you want your kids to do well, and that's it.
Beautiful, man. You're one of my favorites. And good to hear
Richie.
Good to hear.
You're one of my favorites.
I appreciate that. Until tonight.
Even though you're a Yankee fan.
I know, until tonight.
Yeah, right.
Until the first pitch tonight.
His only flaw, really.
This guy over
Every
there.
once in a while I do it to him. I'll text him like,
I know that. I get it. I see it. I see you.
Yeah.
And you'll see this man in theaters. The Senior, available in theaters nationwide next Friday, September 19th. Make a note of going to the movie theaters and seeing this one. Great to see you, my friend. Come
Thanks
back
for having
anytime.
me, Richie.
Anytime, man.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, it's Michael Chiklis
Thanks,
right
fellas.
here on the Rich
Go
Eisen
Both
Show.
Sox.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.